My wife, 30 female, and I, 30 male, just had our first child. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
My wife's mom and I have always had a bit of a contentious relationship because I do not like the way she treats my wife. She constantly guilts her into doing things she does not want to do. For example, during the pregnancy, my wife did not want to tell anyone the gender of the baby until a little later. However, her mother came over unannounced and outright demanded that my wife tell her the gender because grandmas are special. We decided not to tell her, and her mother started crying, getting all upset. I told my wife then not to do something that she didn't want to do just because someone's pressuring her to do it. Her mom then started crying even more and huffed out of the house all upset. She's constantly doing stuff like this. Since the baby was born, we have been inundated with so many people wanting to come over to our house. Honestly, I'm sincerely grateful to have them because they have all been so willing to help us with stuff around the house. Additionally, I still had to work for one more week because the baby came a bit early. I'm happy my wife has had some people with her and they have made us food, done some of our laundry, helped clean a bit, and I'm so thankful because it's helped us out so much. My mother-in-law has also come over every single day, but she does absolutely nothing to help. She just sits there and wants to hold our baby while she watches us work around the house. On top of that, she's always got something to say about the way we're doing things with the baby. At one point, she even told my wife to give me the baby so I can show you that grandmamas know more than mamas. I'm going to show you. She will stay for hours at a time and is incapable of taking a hint that we're ready for her to leave. Then you gotta start saying it bluntly. Hey, grandmama, you gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
The other evening, she stayed until 10 p.m. Genuinely, it's driving me out of my effing mind. Even my wife has told me how disappointed she is by how unsupportive her mother has been.
Has she told you?
Yesterday, she came over again at 4 p.m. The same thing happened. I spent 3 hours making everyone dinner, cleaning around the house, doing laundry, and doing other miscellaneous chores. She sat there just holding the baby and watching a baseball game while I worked the entire time she was there. She didn't offer to do a single thing to help.
What are you talking about, Grandma?
At about 7:30 p.m., I sent my wife a text telling her that I'd like for her to leave within the next 30 minutes because I'd like to have some time alone as a family before we have to put the baby to bed. I was upstairs folding laundry when I sent the text, and my wife had apparently given her mother her phone to put on the charger. Uh-oh.
Yikes.
When I came downstairs, she immediately decided it was time to leave as she walks out the door starting to cry.
Okay, fine.
She never explicitly said she saw my text, but I have no doubt in my mind she did, especially since my wife has no security settings set up on her phone. This morning, my best friend had planned to come over to meet the baby. I'm very excited for this because I've known him since I was 10 and consider him my brother. However, my mother-in-law texted my wife telling her that she was coming over. She didn't ask if it was okay, she simply told us that she was. I told my wife that I frankly don't want her to come over today because I want my friend to be able to see the baby without her mom monopolizing him.
Why is she...
I also told her that I don't want her over because I'm tired of watching her hold my baby every single day for hours at a time while I work around the house. My wife got upset with me saying that and told me that I needed to be more understanding of her mother. Am I the a-hole?
No.